I'm Jennifer Angel. This is your horoscope overview for year 2015, Leo. So there's lots happening this year. Let's have a look to see what's in store for you. So a combination of idealism and realism is what can help manifest your goals this year. So you need to keep one foot on the ground as you have your head in the clouds. So you want to think big and not limit yourself. But there's also a warning not to have unrealistic expectations, particularly on the timing and how quickly you can bring something together, because it's not always just about what you can do, Leo. I mean, if you are a true leader, and if you were in control of everything and everyone, then you could move mountains. But unfortunately, you have to work in with other people, and that's what makes life so interesting. And you are a team player as well, so working with people is what gives you the most joy in life, or one of the things that gives you the most joy in life. And this year, with the lucky and abundant planet Jupiter still in your sign right through to August, it encourages you to stay optimistic, and because it can place you at the right place at the right time to just capitalize on opportunities. I mean, Jupiter sort of has that vibration about it. Just when you think things are, perhaps not as you would want them, bang, something happens and it may be different to what you thought, but it can actually be better. So stay open to what can happen next. Unexpected arrangements or changes, alterations to something in your life can really shine through and be beneficial. And in August, when Jupiter makes a move from your sign into the next sign, which is your solar second house, this is all to do with money, possessions and security in life, but it's also very much to do with your self-worth. So, and particularly with Jupiter in this sign, you want to make sure that every vibration, thought, action, intention that you put out there into the universe is of the highest degree of integrity, positivity, and optimism. Because with Jupiter, it's like what you put out is what will bounce back to you, and you need to feel that on that inner level first, which means that when there's a lot of activity in the second house, and with like Jupiter there's also a solar eclipse in this area as well this year, which indicates new beginnings. So before we get to that point, if you can do some self-work and include it in your weekly health regime, a certain amount of meditation or self-transformation or self-development type work, that would be very, very wise, excuse me, to do that in the first 6 or 7 months of the year, so you're ready for the abundance that Jupiter can, send your way after August. And it'll be there right through to, let's check that exactly. So it's going to be there in that area of your chart right through to September the 9th, 2016. So, just over 1 year time. So you want to work with that energy as much as you can. It can help you bring through financial security and live the life of luxury that you were born to live and destined to live. So the first part of the half of the year will be more about hard work. Excuse me. So really putting in the effort, and then it can pay off very richly in the second half, okay? All right, so let's have a look at what else is happening. I mean, of course, there are inevitable shortfalls that come with life and will come with business as well. I mean, life is full of benefits and drawbacks, so you want to keep a balanced perspective, take the good with the bad, and, if you really balance it out, then you'll find that all your blessings in life do have drawbacks, and all the drawbacks do have a benefit. So, it's no matter what you do, there is another side to the coin. It's the yin and the yang of the polarities of the energy. So don't get too attached to any one outcome that's happening, because even if it's perceived to be a not the outcome you want, then guess what? This can turn around. There could be some information that is not yet revealed, and it can turn around to be exactly what you want, if not better. Now, travel, international dealings, or a deeper understanding of different cultures can also expand your horizons over this time on a physical or intellectual level. So we have it right in that solar ninth house, which governs all these areas in your solar chart. We've got the Uranus, Pluto square. Uranus is in this position and will be square with Pluto, which does affect your day-to-day business, your overall health and well-being, and that's in March. So you can get some insight in March of how things are going to change and be reset. It's almost like a trigger point, which you can push the reset button, and anything that's not really working the way that you wanted it to can change around at this point, and get you back on your path that you're meant to be traveling along. But very much to do with international business, or just as I said, a greater understanding of different cultures. Now, on a personal note, it's time to get serious about love, Leo. So partnerships of longevity are favored over this time, more so than frivolous affairs. Saturn, late in December 2014, did move into your solar fifth house, and this is an area where it's very high creativity. It's also an area where you can love affairs can start with Saturn. It's more serious, so anything that happens with Saturn, people think that Saturn is hard work, and it is, but it's reality as well. So it's stability. So you want to look at firming up the relationships in your life that are there for the long term. And by doing this, you may decide to let some people go so you can invite other people in, or strengthen your relationships. It's a great time to build deeper, more loving connections with people. And if you're in a relationship, then you want to be careful about being possessive this year. And the way to do that is just to have trust. Share more with each other, build that deeper inner connection, a friendship and spiritual connection, and so there's more surety in your life, okay? Now, your ability to express love is heightened over this period as well, so particularly within the family unit and amongst children. With Saturn moving into that fifth house of family unit, it brings more stability to your home and your domestic scene. Some of you will probably want to be settling down and making your home more permanent during this year as well. And that's a nice thing to do for yourself and those that you share your life with. And everything that you ever wanted can materialize for you this year, Leo, and it's your job really just to remain open to what comes next. Try not to be too controlling. It may be different to what you expect, but that doesn't mean to say that it can't be better. And certainly with Jupiter in your sign and moving to that very powerful section, the solar second house, which governs sort of money and possessions. And let's face it, Leo, there's two things that make the world go round. One's money, one's love, and let's face it, you need both. You deserve to have both, and this year you can have both, okay? So just stay open to what comes next. I hope you have a fabulous year. Something really, truly amazing happens for you. Thanks so much for following my work, and thanks so much for being supportive of me. And I look forward to bringing you the weekly and the monthly reports through the year, and I send you lots of love and luck for 2015. Bye for now.